Look at this. It's perfect. It's right by the entrance. It feels like every time I come in, he's looking at me. The work is incredible. The feeling is incredible. They never die, right? So. Hey guys, we have not done a tour about the ranch in a while, and many new things have happened. Many beautiful things are coming together. Remember, I love to keep the ranch beautiful structure clean, and I want you to enjoy it along the way. I want you to see how I created my own Minecraft, my own version of Minecraft. I love that video game. My son Calvin used to play it, and I remember when I told him, I'm gonna show you how your dad is gonna do his own Minecraft, my own dog park, my own temple, my own lunch area, my own cantina, my own trails, everything where is your imagination to the service of people and their dogs. Welcome to the Dog Psychology once again, and here's the new tour. Follow, play, explore. Let's go explore. Beautiful road now is paved, which is it's a big deal for us because the whole entire ranch is dust and is dirt, and that way we can serve people better when they come in and they don't get the dust, and we get to do a much better customer service. But at the same time, the ranch looks more beautiful, more like we're moving in the right direction without really removing too much of the nature of the ranch, so people can interact and still have a little bit of time, you know, with the grass and with the natural aspects of things, but at the same time with a nice, beautiful asphalt. And believe it or not, every time I see him, I get really happy, really loving, because I didn't have it before. So I never stop celebrating accomplishments. I love to live in a place where everything I do, it costs me a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of challenges, and now that we have it, I like to share it. This is very sacred for me, guys. This is very, very sacred for me, because my vision of this area right here represents my ancestor and my father, right, which is my grandfather. My grandfather is going to sit here. I'm building a statue, and I want his arms like this. I want him to welcome people, obviously good people, and good energy, and good philosophy for the world, good actions. What we believe, that's what my grandfather. And the birds, my father loves birds. So the girls from a Girl Scouts, but they're very artistic, right? And so that energy, I'm acknowledging their energy. That energy is put into the birdhouses, because, you know, when I see them, they're quiet. They always say hi to me, very polite. But when they express themselves, right? They express themselves through the paint. I express myself through the animals. I absorb that energy, and I told them, look, this place is very sacred for me because it represents my grandfather and my father. So please enjoy your time painting the birdhouses. It's new. The houses, the first time they're being so colorful, and I think we're going in that beautiful direction. I'm making sure everywhere you see some kind of powerful, beautiful color that makes you happy immediately, right? Because that's the goal of the ranch. This ranch, I like to tell people that it's very family oriented. You know, it's my grandfather, my father, myself, and my kids. So it's 4 generations. I really love that part, because family is everything for me. Family is everything for the Mexicans. Eventually, I'll show you why the continuation. And it happened that way. It's not something that I planned it. It just felt this rock. When I saw this rock, I want to buy that rock so my grandfather can sit on it. And as you can see, I have 2 ants on the side. They're playing music. As a Mexican, I identify with the ants a lot because they multiplied and they build things, and they're very traditional, and they're hard workers, and they have warriors, they have fighters, they have a little bit of everything. So I think the Mexican culture has a little bit of everything, and so that's why I put the ants in between my grandfather. I like to treat my animals as if they are very competitive, if they are athletes. If, you know, to me an athlete is a human who wants to live to the fullest, utilize his body to enjoy life, right? And animals are without a doubt athletic by nature, right? No matter what species they are, even the one that are very slow, they are athletic in their own self. And so this is the Animal Olympic track. We teach a lot of people here to walk with the herd. A lot of times, most of the people that come here are people who have dogs, right? And believe it or not, most of the people that come here with an aggressive dog, they themselves become afraid. And so to remove the fear out of the picture and to bring a little bit of happy-go-lucky, I put humans with the herd, including emus and everybody, and then they walk. So in the Animal Olympic track. And then you go for your walk with the animals, and then I ask you, how do you feel now? And they are so happy. In the meantime, their dog is right next to them without them even knowing, right? So that is everything here is for healing purposes. Everything here is for exercise purposes, healing purposes, learning purposes, listening purposes. You know, it's about that connection, communication with Mother Nature, and I like to create like a mini coliseums, mini cities of things. And let me tell you one area right here that is almost like the lungs of this place. By the way, the little train is new. I like to put pops of colors and beautiful words. Words do have a meaning, I totally get it, for us humans, so I want to make sure that we use words that influence you, positive affirmations, and that's why I love to go to Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel, I love you. I think you're going through the store is therapy. I love it, and every once in a while I love to have that soul food, that nice, I feel like I'm eating, you know, in somebody inside America's home, right? The gravies and yeah, it's heavy. It's like a Saturday, Sunday food for Mexicans. And this is something that my breed, my race, right? So I always tell people what makes Mexicans Mexicans. Well, they're very passionate and have a lot of courage. And I think it's a Latino thing. I'm not gonna own the whole passion and the whole courage, because I know a lot of different Latinos who have done the same thing. And we're passionate about our country, right? We're passionate about our music, about our food, about our women, about our land, about our traditions, and we protect that. We definitely feel very passionate. So this is an area right here that represents Mexico. I did it with pots, that creativity. Remember, I always say happiness, health, love, creativity. So the creativity here to give me happiness, to give me health, to give me love, right? Mexico, la bandera de Mexico, the Mexican flag, passion and courage. The bull represents the courage. The flag represents the passion. Have the passion and the courage to do whatever you want in life. And so for me, you know, my breed, my race is Mexican, so that's where I get the passion, that's where I get the courage. I utilize my ancestors, I utilize my land, I utilize, you know, my traditions just to do good things. I use it for good things. I don't grab energy of anybody to do wrong. I do it to create something good. That's why the mission is better human, better planet. We can anybody from whatever you are, grab that energy from your land, grab that energy from your ancestors, grab that knowledge from your land, grab that knowledge from your parents, from your people, you know, and do good things. That's it. I think it's access for both, to do good or to do bad. And we have the dragon, and we have an angel or peace, or whatever you want to call it. We all have it. It's what do you feed? All right, so this is another area that we are very proud of, because it took a long time for us to have the glass castle. This is where the philosophy gets being shared. This is where people come in and learn about themselves. They learn the importance of who they are, who we are, and then how we value ourselves, and then love ourselves, is to learn to trust and respect and love ourselves, together as a group, right in front of the Temple of Dreams. That makes so much sense to me, to have the glass castle, which is what I teach. I teach TCW myself. I love it. I don't know if I can do it any other ways, because I love to see the transformation of people. I love sharing simple information and see the faces of people, and people realizing, is that simple? Yep, it is that simple. Let's get to it, because this is going to be the simplest thing that we can actually change in our life right now. Is this the connection, communication, relationship with our dogs, and that's what drives people crazy in a good way, right? And at the same time, it's an area that I designed to have the store. This is where we have the store, where we have the merchandise, all the hats and the hoodies and the shirts and everything and eventually the leashes and everything else. This is the area where when I take a break, I come in and just relax and just be by myself for a little while. But we put a tent right here, and people gets to eat. Here we got people preparing food, and come this way. This is another sacred area. By the way, the frogs have a huge meaning. They're magical, and we like to have crystals all over the place. This wood right here is also magical, because it has a beautiful smell. Is something that is to cleanse your spirit, or to eliminate things that you don't want in your life. This is an area where people gather, sit down, and after you learn natural, simple, profound, I love for people to sit down and share and just become a community, right? It's that community part. We put the fire there. Some people burn certain things. Some people talk to the fire. Me, myself, I like to offer things to the fire. I love formula ritual symbols, so I love rituals, and I believe that ritual will give me something in return, and as long as you do it for the right reason, with the right open heart, I believe it works, right? So that's like a prayer. But I do believe in elements: the wind, the water, the earth, and the fire. And so that's one way to honor it. And the whole ranch is about honoring elements. It's about honoring Mother Nature. And the glass castle is where I put everything together, so people learn the energy, the philosophy, and the actions, and they do it together, and the magic happens. Another magical place. This is definitely a hike. This is an area that you definitely need to practice your noble silence, your calmness, your confidence, good breath, right? Because it's meant for that. It's meant to put challenge in your body, and to put challenge in your mind and in your breath. And the Temple of Dreams, for me, is the part of the ranch where you can. After you climb, you can declare whatever dream you want to have, and it's very meaningful, because when I was growing up as a kid, I used to play a lot with kings and queens and the castles and things like that, and one of the kings of Malaysia got to build the temple, so I got to meet a king. I got to fulfill a dream, right? When I was a kid, I never thought that I was going to meet a king, but it was a part of the dream. It was part of the dream to be a king, or to something. My friend was a king or something, and that came reality. So it's just as crazy as a dream might be. It's nothing wrong by dreaming about it, especially if it was meant for you. It'll come reality. It meant for me to meet a king, and the king of Malaysia built the temple, and that's why it's called the Temple of Dreams. Well, this is an area that I created for people to come and sit. The sun hits really nice here, and the chickens will come and gather around, and just you get to hear chicken sounds. You get to experience chicken friends. You get to learn the way of the chicken, right? And so that way you can sit, receive the sun, breathe. You can hear the waterfall on my left. We have rosemary. Sometimes we like to burn rosemary for people, and just put it right here and let them smell, just to change the senses, the sense of smell, the sense of the sight, what you see, what you hear. And of course, the dogs are always around, and that always helps people to see what's possible, because they get to see, you know, Tricky, who Tricky was in season 2 as a very aggressive case, and they know about Tricky. So Tricky is a great assistance in the tour, because people know about her and they see her transformation, and they get to even go beyond their dreams about, wow, that dog, we never knew what happened to the dog, or things like that. You know, it's always a question mark. And of course, my dogs, everybody expects for my dogs to be perfect, and because that's what I expect. I expect to be perfect. And I'm going to show you right now someone that is extremely a new member of our pack, but is without a doubt the most handsome of them all, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be very popular in the next few days. He's going to break the internet. He's very boisterous. He's very confident. So here we are at the chicken coop, or like chicken chapel. It's a church, and once again the girls from the Girl Scouts came and painted it, and they created all this beautiful magic with this beautiful color. So it used to be brown, and I think it was time for us to cancel the brown and bring the color in, and it looks way better. They are definitely happier. And so I'm waiting for this one to jump on me. Our chickens and our dogs need to be friendly. They need to trust. They have to be able to pass by people without feeling threatened, and especially those beautiful chickens with their incredible feather. They look like they're going to church. This is very normal. They come and touch your laces. And that's our new member of this herd. He's a young male. It's a young male. A turkey will never be food ever. Apparently they get a lot taller than that. And so now I'm going to show you guys something that is obviously very special, because I get this my whole entire life. My whole entire life I've received gifts of paintings of Daddy. Gifts of painting of Daddy. Sometimes I receive a chain that had Daddy inside, Daddy's face on a rice. Incredible. But this, without a doubt, it deserves a special place, because Emily is the lady who has put my makeup for many years, almost 10 years I think, and she's obviously artistic and wanted to do something for Daddy and Junior. She's gonna make one. She's making one for Junior, but I want to show you our newest way to worship Daddy. One way to keep him alive, right? So look at this. Look at this. It's perfect. It's right by the entrance. It feels like every time I come in, he's looking at me. The work is incredible. The feeling is incredible. They never die, right? So for those who their dogs are not having a good time right now, the dog passed away, and there's so many different ways to keep them alive. Okay, so this is just one way. What Emily did for us is to create an eternity of a mosaic, and arc mosaic, right? Mosaic that is gonna last forever. I'm gonna die, and Daddy will live forever, right? So hopefully I get to somebody makes a portrait of me and put it right next to Daddy and Junior, because this is very special. It makes the whole place very special. This is a very special area for me. It represents a lot of me, a lot of things that I love. The roosters, for example, they're going to come and paint them, but the roosters have such a big meaning for me, because it represents in the Chinese calendar, I'm a rooster. And once you read what the rooster is all about, it makes so much sense. It makes me happy. It makes me happy to have, how certain cultures view people that born at a certain time of their life, and they call them roosters, tiger, and rat or dog and stuff like that. Obviously, I want to be called a dog, but once I read about what the rooster is all about, it made me very, very happy, absolutely. And sometimes I comb my hair like a rooster, and sometimes I feel like a rooster more than a dog. And so everything here it speaks to me. It's about having a conversation not only with the animals and the people that work here, but also with the environment. The environment definitely talks to me the way I want to have that relationship. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy my beautiful Structure Clean DPC Dog Psychology Center, the magical land that I want people to, at one point in life, they get to experience, they get to connect, they get to communicate and have this beautiful relationship where people from all over the world come and share their energy, share their knowledge, share their dreams, and somehow we become a beautiful family of better human, better planet. Thank you very much, and say hi to Rio. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and join me on my mission of better humans, better planet.